this camera. Always the big fight. Always the big fight. Get that hat on. Get that hat on. Where do I begin? Where do I begin? Been trying to put some papers together. Papers together. Figure somebody would have showed up by now. It's going to be a short video, a little bit late. It's a Friday night. I'm not even really sure where to start. It's just a really, really short video. Really, really short. I wanted to think about the word fat. What is it about fat and why do we have it? And it goes along with other words like I wrote down. Hat, cat, mat, sat, rat. And you can extend it and add the rat to a rate. Now, I don't really know what it all means, but they're all together and it's got to mean something. There's a reason. And it could be almost like different corridors. This rat and this rate, the rate of the rat, what is it? Is it the rat race? So I just put all these things together and I don't have the answer right now. There was this design I was showing off earlier on in another video, in where the separation between the two sides here and here. Do you notice what this flag looks like? I went over here to, if I remember correctly, this was Mercury and this was Mars. This is Mercury, me, and this is Mima. Mercury and Mars. And in between is Earth, EA, and Venus, VE. Eve, Ava, whichever one you want. This is Jupiter, and this is the sun. So we envelop the first part of the nation. Remember, area space in between two areas. If you're sending a signal, you will have to go through this area over here. But what if you're engulfed? What if half this area, and if you follow the lines, let me see if I have a, that's what I want to do tomorrow. I want to go buy some of these. So if I'm creating the outside of this, what determined the size of my square? What determined the size of this square? Now, I don't think I did this properly. Let me count. It was 1, 2, 3 above. No, that shouldn't have been there. Just let me see something. See, I cut it out here to the middle, right? Just trying to think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I got one too many. It should end over here. Okay, let me get out. Every time I look for something, I always move it away and I don't remember. So the actual design would be more like this. And what made it this size? Well, here is the actual center. Let me do this. Here as we get to one side of the center. Okay, but this line crisscrossing tells me in order to get this into this side, I have to draw this line. Therefore, I'm not sure which way I should do this. I'm just going to do it all in red. Therefore, that this one would have to interjunction over here and cross over here. And then we're going to do the same thing. Did I get the same thing with the green line? Let me see. See, I skipped 2. This is also a mistake. Let me do that. I did that over here. Okay. It was the in-between line. Sorry. It was the in-between line. Why do I have to have the in-between line here? I went here. I'm asking myself that question. What is this in-between? Oh, it's because of the center. We're coming to the center. over here. That's why I have to have this. And this, I don't have to have it because I'm into this side over here. So here is where your design takes place. And if you take a good look at it, okay, there's a line here, one. There's a line here. Let me see it again. There's one line, two lines. And then this line is in between. You see the difference where the lines come from? These lines, this line here and this line here comes from in between. And then the crisscrossing lines from the other side. So it's either going down this way, creating 6, or it's going this way, creating 6. Something that I don't want to forget, and that is the K letter, where it comes together. Because if you take a good look inside over here, if I would draw a straight line down, and create this image all the way up, because that's what it is, it's this side and that side, you would see that K letter come into the design. And this has to have more dimension, obviously. Let's see, should I make it this way, the dimension? And I'm writing over all my numbers, and these numbers that I'm writing over, they're all about 3, 6, and 9. 3 times 6, 18, minus 9 is 9. 6 by 9 is 54. 6 plus 9 is 15. So it's all about 3, 6, and 9. Hold 10, Saturn. I'll go with that. Don't rate me. Don't be a rating king. Fat is number 27. But anyways, we're going to come down. And if you notice this design, I didn't actually draw it properly, but this is the sword that the king is wearing. And you can see the way it divides everything. At the same time, this is your Union Jack. It will turn out to Union Jack, where H and I and N and Z all come together. And what's inside of this over here? On the outside, you come over here and you have Mars moons, Phobos and Deimos. And then inside, you have the one moon of Luna on Earth, Venus coming together. The K, or 2, 4, 6, and 8, one of the things about the K is also in this design over here. See the K? It's almost like army stripes. I don't know what it means. I've always come back to it. It's when you get into a single space like this, you cannot go straight down, but you want to go down. So the only way to go down is this way, because you can't go down on the line. Okay, going down on the line, that's your money sign, right? Anyways, so it's just this continuation. It's almost like it's dropping anyways. So that's the only way to go down with this, and that's in the singular block. See over here, okay, I went down here, I had a double space. This was an obligation. So this might be where your K comes in. And when it does come in, it becomes K, and then when you strike the line a little bit more, it becomes D. So it becomes KD, maybe your craft dinner, 11 and 4, 2 and 4. Creation 0, 4, 11 and 64, equaling to 75 and 53. And that's very unique for me. It's the first time I saw this. This is where you're coming into creation in DC, 10 and 24. Okay, DNA in the sun, and it creates the numeric value for the moon, which is also the spirit of man, and electric company, 11 craps, right over here. And these two create the 1010 world, which will create the 77, and it's going to create the Christ because of the mathematics. The minute you add anything to 10, it becomes a 7. Then it becomes a 4. 6, slice this up. This becomes 16. 1 plus 6 equals to 0, 7. This becomes 67. 6 plus 7 equals to 13. 1 plus 3 equals to 4. And that's how we stop getting to zeros. So we end up with this to this, and that will be Jesus, man, Spirit is 76 off the church. I mean, you can ask me 100 questions. This one is number 29. This is 2544. This is 49. So this will be Christ, part of Christ. This will be green. This will be the number 8. Now I'm going a little too fast now. I'm a little tired. Robin, set the remainder. Let's see what happens. I set the remainder. What remainder of what? Robin, let me know. See that? And it all looks like the number 8. And the K is what is creation. I was talking about 36 and 69. Well, 3 times 6, 3 plus 6. 3 times 9, 3 plus 9. 6 times 9, 6 plus 9 equals 54, equals 15, equals 12, equals 27, equals 18, equals, sorry, I made a mistake, equals 09. I just reversed them, doesn't matter. Plus 18 equals to 27. Minus 9 equals to 09. 27 plus 12 equals to 39. Minus 27 equals to 15. Saturn, Mars. Red, big, win. Win is number 46, right? Win is number 46. 23 and 23, number 46, another 46. Zion, Israel. 0, win, 0. 54 plus 15 equals to 69 in rotation. And the design I just made is that 69 rotation. That's your 69 rotation. I can show it to you very small. I'm going to just show it to you very small. I'm not even sure if we can do it this way. This is your in rotation. And if you look at it to a certain extent, it can almost look like the dollar sign, the swastika, 95. But what it is it's a number 9 and a number 6 coming together. But now I have to make it square. So should I make it squarer? Should I do this for number 9 or should I do this for number 9? And then where should I put my number 6? Don't you have to keep doing it that way? Isn't that almost the same? Isn't that basically the same thing? I mean, it's just got a little tail here and a little tail here. It's got the same tail. And you connect the two in between. Minus 54 equals 39. So we have 2 and 7, 9. You have 9. 9 and 3, 12. 1 and 2 is 3. 1 and 5 is 6. 6 and 9 is 15. 1 and 5 is 6. 3 and 9 is 3. So you have 6, 3, 6, 3, 9, 9. So this one's completely talking about Jupiter, talking about the red, talking about win big, talking about Venus inside of it, and the birth, and the both letters where one is capitalized, noted as the business, right? In between words, the letter I, and this is for the resident angel, Rhode Island. So here we have number 27. 9 by 3 was 27. Here the total was 27. So you get 27 again when 9 comes into creation. And 12, you get 3 is repeated again. But on level 2, 3 plus 9 equals 12. This is the letter L. And I only can multiply and reduce this one to become 14 and 9 equaling to in. The total equals to 23, and now it becomes win. The 2 letter becomes there is no the 7. This is the 2B, 7G, and the total is 9I. So big, win big. And number 27, red, 18 plus 5 plus 4 equals 27 red. You see the way the 18 comes together and the 5 and the 4 come together. 5 and 4 comes together is 13 and 5 equaling to 4 and 5, and that would be orange. And the reason and where I got this from is this is a stripe. Okay, rest in peace. Hold on a second. I got my phone buzzing. Hold on a second. Yeah, hi, how you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. What's up? No way.
You're pregnant.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, our kids are having a kid.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, you know already it's a boy?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a boy.
Wow, I thought they would have maybe waited a little bit longer.
Well, they're 12 and a half weeks. It's like she's finishing her first trimester.
Okay.
She got her ultrasound and they did like the blood tests, genetic tests and all that. So they've known for like 5 weeks already. So they're only telling.
Wow, because you really don't know anything the first 5 weeks, you know? It's like.
So after, so she did a 10-week blood test, like the genetics, and they found them sex, and then they did the ultrasound today. At 12 weeks, they did all the measurements and everything, and they were only showing everybody today.
Wow.
Is Donovan home?
Is Donovan home?
Well, he's home at his house.
Yeah, he doesn't live here, Ted. He's at his place. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Yeah? Wow. I was hoping he'd wait like a little bit longer.
You know what? But at this point, you just have to be careful, that's all.
It has nothing to do with careful. You don't have the same outlook as what I have in my head, so it's nothing to do with careful.
You're getting this daughter now.
Okay, next subject. You guys have no idea what's going on in this world, eh? Blind, eh? I'm telling you. This is.
They want to have a child. It is what it is.
No, not for them. I'm just saying that comment that Ted just made. It's just. I'm just. Listen, do you know what I've been doing all night? Do you want me to tell you what I've been doing all night?
What?
I've been looking for Sambo.
Sambo the cat?
I'm only kidding. No, you really want to see what I did earlier on tonight?
But tell me what you said about them. They have no idea where they have to get kids now.
No, I didn't say it that. That's not what I said. I said that for what Ted commented.
I thought you said, like, why didn't they wait?
Oh, yeah, why didn't they wait? Yeah, but then Ted commented and there's too much of a story in it, so I'm not bothering.
Listen, it doesn't take a month to get pregnant also, right? So they
Right.
are trying for quite a few months, so maybe when they got pregnant.
No, it's good. It's good. He's still at the hospital?
He's still working, and she has to be very careful not to get sick, you know?
Oh, hopefully she stays away from that vaccine, not to put it into her body. What?
She's not taking the vaccine.
Of course not. Fuck, that would be the worst thing. Thank God, thank you told me I can sleep tonight now.
Yeah, she's not doing it. She's not taking the vaccine.
Okay, good, because after a year and a half that this is going on, anyways, I'm looking for your name to send you what I did tonight. So what are you guys doing this weekend?
Nothing, we're gonna do.
No country house?
No.
Are you gonna get anything for this summer?
Oh, no, maybe we'll be able to rent a place in Vermont for like August. That's it.
Do you think the prices went up since,
Of course.
It's crazy everything, eh?
That's why I'm not fun to buy anything.
Oh no, it's just crazy out there.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna see if I can send you one of these videos I made.
All right.
I'm gonna send you a video. This is for no, I'm not gonna send you that one. That one will have to be for next month. Okay, I'm sending you this one. You'll see what I did. Guys, have a good night. Congratulations. Set up the party. Goodbye. Set up the party. Bye. look better on a dark background. Yeah, sorry about that. Um, I had to have a conversation. I don't know who heard that conversation, but that was personal. And I did a few things tonight. Hold on a second. I did a few things tonight. Um, I'm going to show them to you. I just hope they don't fall apart on me. You can't really see the originals. So this one says happy birthday on it. And this one is congratulations to Callie and Russell. And I guess you can see that this one says yes on it. This one here says Zenny Optical. Thinking of buying a pair of glasses. And I guess that's it. That's what I did tonight. So where was I when I walked away? Yeah, this was the stripe from the pool ball, so it becomes the fox pass in the sun, a stripe and a solid. This is where 36, 39 all come together and replicate. Inside of 36, it'll replicate both 9 and 9. Inside of this one, the addition will replicate 6, well, the multiplication will replicate 3. This one is telling me about 10. It's telling me about creation of 9, which means alpha beta comes together. A plus B creates this. When you add C to it, it'll create your 6. It'll be the reverse. Your ABCs, just know your ABCs, how to count. Your 1 and 5 tells me your 2 and 5 is missing. Have you ever seen the clock? I'm always missing my pens. Have you ever seen the clock? Well, look, it's 3:15, right? Or, right, it's 1500 hours and 15. Only this number changed. This number remained the same. So when I go 15, my alter is 25. When they come together, it becomes 31. You want to do it the other way, it becomes the spirit of 76. Unless you want to do it the other way, it becomes 67. But this also is a representation of Mercury. And that's where it tells me that my spirit of 76 is when Mercury and Mars come together. When Earth and Mercury come together somehow in some kind of memory card or megabyte of some sort. 512 is just part of it. 256. Is that where 16 times 16 comes in? I don't remember. 16 times 16. Yeah, that's where 16 by 16 comes in. And that is your 4 by 4 equals to 16 and equals to 0.8. That is your day and your night. That's where your division comes in. And it comes in this memory pack between Earth and Mars associated to a Mercury and Mars and Earth and Venus, the intertwining Earth, Venus, Mars, Mercury. Now, in this instant, Earth, these two come together and these are apart, and these two join together and these two join together. So there's a whole mishmash going on between these 4 planets over here. I'm not really sure if I can go back and look at anything. We talked about this, yes. And the other thing about K is the indentation of K tells me, okay, the K tells me about, it tells me about 2, 4, 6, 8. Because what happens in your first I'm going to show you the small board. I made this a little too long. And this is the only way to do the small board. It becomes the octagon. But once you make it 1 ply higher, remember, 1 square in the center, 4 squares in the center. And once you do this, okay, you don't even have to go that high. I can go a single high. So what happens is you get this. Now, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why did I choose to do that? Okay, normally I would either not make an indentation here and here and make one here and here, or I'd make one here and here, but not here and here, because the dice cube, the die cube on the number 6 is showing me what's open, never the same time. The 5 is showing me something different. So I can do this. Why can't I do that here? Well, you'll show me how to do it. Show me how to go in. It's already in. This is already in to start. That's how it starts. Now we put one here, and this area is 2, 4, 6, and 8. And it's the same thing. We go from 1, 2, 3. 1 plus 2 equals 3, plus 3 equals 6. And you go back this way, plus 4. And you have a total of 10. You went back to 1 again by reducing yourself by what percentage? 4 divided by 6 equals 6666666. Whoop. 666. Not only that, this angle, okay, which is, although it's a 45-degree angle, it's found at 225 degrees in the clock. Okay, what time is it? We didn't do. I'm just trying to think of something. Is it 3? 21.75 and 3 is 8.5. 21. This has to do with cubic feet, and this has to do with cubic feet, and this has to do something in metric. This one becomes 85. 3 cubic feet is 85. 21, I don't remember exactly, but the 3 matches up with the blue spirit matrix of man, the cycle of man. 13 and 40 equals 27 and 53. Electric company coming together. Electric company coming together. Number 53. This is for the word blue. This is the bar mitzvah. So now it is the transfer, bar mitzvah, and it's the transfer. Today, you are a man. You're a man. You are a 391415. You're a man. So this area over here is 225, but you have to take up the gap, the tie. What area space does this take up? Well, on one side, okay, on one side, if it's 225 here, it's 216 down here, and that'll match up to your birth in the moon girth. On this side over here, it'll be 234, and that'll be the vibration. And it's the vibration to 666, which equals to the 90-degree angle. This one is to the moon. The spirit and gateway equals to the 90-degree angle. And this one over here is 884, 784. Hold on a second. I went too quick. $216. What do we need? 84? Is that what it is? Something is wrong. 675, 675, and this is 684. That's it. 684. And this is the house Pluto. And if I get this correct, 24 times 60 equals 864. Same thing. That's the seconds in a day. And this is the house planet, 9 lives of the cat, to the sun of buy and sell. And I'm not sure if they're waking us up to think of this cell or the bars, behind all the bars in the jail cell, the pound key, continuous jail cell into the pound key. And if we have this, obviously, we've got plugins over here. We're going to leave this flat. If this is open, This is flat. So now we all of a sudden have the hexagon. We have them all together, the hexagon, the octagon, they all come together. And when we add the caps onto each side, right? And at the same time, we can run it up here. I think we're going to run it up here in the center of this one. We're going to go out here and run this up, and we're going to put the clock onto it. And then we have the Star of David, the octagon, the hexagon, the clock, the 88, the 808 in between, bicycle cards. It's all out there. It is what it is. The red blood moon was here a few nights ago. I got pictures of it. Please, Robin, send it to me. Have yourself a fine evening. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. Who's looking up?